He's on me, He's in here.
One guy's behind right now.
Since the KV broadside shotgun pretty much plagued Warzone, there has been, just like its damage range, a huge drop-off in the class of shotguns actually being seen anywhere in Warzone. But in this video, I have a shotgun that you will definitely be wanting to use. Once again, we're jumping over to sim.gg so I can properly show you all of the specific statistics for this weapon. And this weapon is the Bryson 800. It's the sort of starting shotgun that everyone has when you start the game. And it's an awesome pump action shotgun with quite a lot of customizability. Now, I'm not going down the gimmicky route of slugs, dragon breath or explosive rounds. This is just a traditional shotgun. And let me tell you, straight up, it's a two-shot in Warzone, and I've got plenty of gameplay to show you that it genuinely is a reliable two-shot shotgun. I'll go through these attachments in just a moment, but I do just want to, I can't stress enough, this is the perfect room clearer, especially I was playing in quads and it's so good, and it's almost like using a sniper that you're definitely going to hit the enemy with, because the hipfire accuracy with this combination of attachments is so good. And so, as you can see, according to this time to kill, up to 3 meters, or 4 meters to be exact, this is considered to be a one-shot. If every single pellet hits the upper torso or the chest area, you can actually one-bang an enemy. I haven't managed to do that, I don't think, but I pretty much leave them with a sliver of health where pretty much tickling them is going to get the down. Now, past that 4 meters, you can see that the Bryson 800 has a TTK of 805 milliseconds, which up close really isn't that good, but as I always say, it's all about the process of a fight. It's not just that 805 milliseconds is a be-all and end-all, because let's say a weapon has a 600 millisecond time to kill, but it takes 100 milliseconds to go out of sprint to fire. You have to aim in if you want to be able to use it accurately. That could be well over 805 milliseconds. So if we look to things like the sprint to fire time, it's only 163 milliseconds, which is really, really low, and we don't have to aim in with this shotgun, and I'm going to show you why in the firing range. Okay, so here we are in the firing range. This is the attachments that I would recommend. I will show you the attachments again in just a moment, and if you would like the tunings, do let me know down in the... Actually, I'll just put them up in a second. So, this Bryson 800, now bear in mind these sort of target dummies only have 100 health, but you'll see when I aim in, the crosshair actually, for a moment, gets marginally smaller, and it previews what the shotgun spread will realistically look like, and that essentially means that you can get all of those pellets at this distance. This is 10 meters, all in the chest. Watch this. As you can see, that was a one-shot kill from 10 meters, but it's only got 100 health. In terms of Warzone, that's going to severely weaken the enemy. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get an armor break. And just to show you what the pellet spread looks like, I've already done it here in a little bit of testing, but if I stand right back here and I aim in, I'm just going to show you, that's how tight the pellet spread can be. As you can see there, that was a pretty bad spread, but as for this one, that was a really good spread. So there is going to be a little bit of RNG coming into play. Nonetheless, even that's pretty good. So anyway, enough of the stats, let's show you the attachments. We're starting off in the muzzle attachment slot with the Bryson choke. Here it is. As you can see, it adds a minimal amount to ADS time. Apparently, we do lose a little bit of recoil control, but that is pretty much unnoticeable in terms of hip firing this weapon. And by the time you've that looked a bit odd. By the time you've rechambered the shotgun while you are ADSing, the recoil is going to have reset itself anyway, so that 8% loss is fine. What we're actually focusing on is the ADS spread and the minimum hipfire spread, moving hipfire spread, and the maximum hipfire spread. This is a statistic which you can't see. This is a statistic that we really want to be focusing on, and it's just come out in sim.gg. I expect it's quite hard to sort of quantify the hipfire spread of each of the weapons, but they have done it, thankfully, and it makes making shotguns really, really easy. In the barrel attachment slot, as this is a shotgun, the range is going to be limited, so we want to use the 29.5-inch rifled barrel because this improves the damage range by 26%. And it also does help with that minimum hipfire spread as well as the ADS spread. We lose a little bit in the way of moving hipfire spread, but it's a really good trade-off, and we can use the other attachment slots to claw back at that moving hipfire spread and max hipfire spread that we lose here. We lose 0.7 and 0.8, whereas if we go over to here, you can see here we're using the Point G3P04 laser, and it more than doubles the amount of moving hipfire spread and maximum hipfire spread improvement, if that makes sense. We lost 0.8-ish and we're gaining 1.7, so that's more than double. It's ideal basically to use this combination of attachments because everything is getting sort of like a net boost, if you like. Another attachment which just works really well with all of this is the VX pineapple grip. This was actually really popular weirdly in the beta. Everyone was using the VX pineapple grip. There are better grips, I should say, for assault rifles, but I don't think there's a better grip for the shotgun. And that's because, once again, the ADS time loss is minimal, 30 milliseconds, and it simply doesn't matter because most of the time you're not going to be aiming in. We actually claw back at that recoil control loss that we got from the choke. We more than claw back at it here. So, as you see, everything's getting boosted. We're also getting minimum and maximum hipfire spread improvements as well. And things like the gun bob width and gun bob height. That is how much the gun sort of bobbles as you're moving from left to right, out in and out of cover. That is really going to come in handy as well. And for that final attachment, in the gameplay that you'll see, I was using slightly different attachments because I'm an idiot and I wasn't using the right ones, but these are the ones that are statistically the best. But as for that final attachment, you can either use the guard that will slightly improve fire rate, but it's only 4 rounds per minute, so I'm not sure if that's making much of a difference. The fire rate is currently around about 75 RPM, so adding +4, I don't know if you're really going to notice it. However, the rechamber time is 45 milliseconds quicker, so perhaps you will notice it, I'm not really too sure. But if you want to really make the most of that 26% damage range increase from the 29.5-inch rifled barrel, then I would recommend just going for a slightly cleaner optic, as I showed you in the firing range. I just stuck on the Slimline Pro, and it made a world of difference when it came to sort of target acquisition and clarity of taking on enemies, because the natural iron sights of this weapon, they're not the best. But anyway, something I did want to show you was when I was talking about the close-up time to kill. I completely ran away with my own thoughts, but this 800 millisecond time to kill from 6 to 15 or whatever meters it was, you can't really apply it to a shotgun because you can sort of dictate when you want to be dealing damage. So, like, I'm in cover here, they're not going to be dealing damage to me, but if I wanted to get off one shot and just go like that, then you can see I can just immediately go back into cover. I can sort of step out again and just tap them, and I'm only exposing myself when I'm dealing that massive shotgun damage. Just to show you again, to really drive home what it's like, I can sort of just strafe out like this, and the strafe speed is nice and quick. And as well, with that gun bob improvement, we can aim in and do it too. So I can do this. I mean, that's pretty good. Just show you once more with the hip fire. As you can see, I didn't really get the tempo right then because I'm actually playing muted. I've got no headphones on or anything. But you really do get the idea and basically use this shotgun. But anyway, that was another really long intro, but I actually quite enjoyed doing it. I like to go over the proper statistics of the weapon and show you numbers-wise just why each of these weapons are so good. I started doing it since the M16, and I also did it with the Cast-Off 7.62. Hopefully throughout this intro I will have chucked up some cards in the corner of the screen that way. And you will hopefully have seen those videos suggested to you if you haven't watched them already, of course. But anyway, let's get into that gameplay and show you just how good this shotgun is, because it's just so good. I mean, I don't know what more I can do to convince you to give this shotgun a go. It's the perfect room clearer, and as I've shown, it's a 2-shot or even a 1-shot shotgun. Thank you very much for watching, and make sure to headshot that subscribe button and help me get closer and closer to 1,300 subscribers. And also leaving a like really helps me out as well, because the YouTube algorithm, I don't even know if it knows who I am, to be honest, but never mind. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy.
He's only just gone into the bedroom, I've left and started going down a staircase. Game's a joke. People on your roof, not seeing any.
I
yeah,
see
I'm
a
seeing
shadow
on
in
you.
the hatch. He might have just jumped.
I'm not seeing.
Oh, he's just jumped. I just seen him over there.
Well, he must.
Oh god. Yeah, he is in here.
There's someone on
Bloody
your
hell.
roof now.
Yeah, thanks.
When I play with people, I play with snipers.
Oh, I love it.
Because they tunnel vision people from hundreds of meters away, playing guess how big my cock is.
Mm-hmm.
They're here. Downed him.
Is he downed?
No. He's here. He's got one, so don't try jumping up.
I'm getting looked at. There's a car.
Mines are down.
He's cracked.
3, 2, 1.
You
I've
missed.
just been flashed.
I didn't fucking miss me, though.
Where are they flashing from? The roof?
The roof.
Getting looked at from over here. Oh! He's in the window. Oh, he's got it.
Where is he?
On the roof.
He's pushing you.
Cool, he can. He's gonna die when he comes out.
Where did he go?
Yeah,
On
he can
mine.
if he wants.
He's
Did he
still
come up?
inside.
The answer's yes.
Over here, over here.
You're lucky I was sneezing.
I just found a guy on the loadout, but there was a guy to the right of it as we look out.
Someone here.
Yep.
Is he on the roof?
You can't pen that.
You're 200.
Yeah, that's done.
I'm gonna pop a UAV. I'm popping it. There we go, boys.
Dropping armor
In here.
there.
There's so much smoke, I don't know where I'm going.
On each other, on each other. Come here. Come here, below. KB, below. In there, Papa. Who's just in there?
Nope, not on it.
Yeah, I'm there.
Please reload. My gun's not reloading. There we go.
Oh no,
Oh,
getting
he jumped
shot
out.
at.
No, it's on me. It's on me. Rat.
The one that's marked
Or
with
the
the
one over
grenade.
here. Or this one. Or this one.
So low.
Down.
Well done.
Let's go.
Oh god.
Hold on, one.
Jesus, that was like... It was like SWAT style.
Thing that. Got the
Breaching
piston
clear, baby.
straight in.
Those
Oh,
drill
it's
charges
wonderful.
really
Definitely
help.
breaching clear. Oh, yeah,
I
no,
love
drill
using the
charges.
shotgun, it's
Okay.
so much fun.
We're coming over to you.
Team over here. Oh my days.
Cracked, all of them.
Let me down, man. Let me down.
I'm coming.
Got him.
Cracked.
Where are they?
Keep pushing
Did
on.
you get a ping?
Keep pushing on KB. Keep pushing on him. Keep pushing him.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
behind
smoking
him.
ahead so I can push forward.
Finished.
We're going to get shot in the back.
He's
I'm
not-
doing this.
One more on me.
Here.
Nice.
Watch out, go back to Geo. Team on Geo.
Oh no, they're up the hill. I just had a cluster mine up here. Cluster mine above the hill. Bloody hell.
I
Yeah,
haven't got
you can't.
smokes. Go
Yeah,
left.
Go left. Go left.
God.
They're gonna be right on this.
Anyone got ammunitions?
No.
Nope.
No, what do you need?
Keep going left. Keep going left. Nah, nothing. Actually, f it there.
No, they're
All
gonna
good.
push us.
We're in here. Let's just see where the circle goes.
In here. Whole team.
In the building, in the building.
Behind this little house.
Yeah, we need to drop down. I think we should drop down, boys. What do you think?
Down and
It looks
around.
clear.
No, no, no.
There's
Down and
definitely
around,
there
yeah.
were players in there.
We push in slowly. Anyone got drill charges?
No.
No,
I've got
nothing.
two.
Keep
That's
pushing
our
around.
left.
Team here. Clear the team at the left.
Oh god.
Should we push up or use the rocks? Use the hill
Stay,
and go down?
stay here, on Geo. Geo's got a spot. But now watch behind,
Yep, they're right here, blue mark.
Yeah.
Gotta watch the left as well. boys.
I can
Whole
smoke.
squad.
I can smoke. You can get on the roof.
Got him inside.
Down the guy behind us. He's finished, I've just got to reload. I have a 3-hour reload.
Team here.
I think there's a team right on us.
Yeah, I do.
I can smoke and we can get on the roof if you want.
Yeah.
Is there a team in here? Oh sh. That cluster mine I mentioned has just gone off in the face.
The whole team here, boys. To the left.
We're good. They've got to push past us.
Right, we've actually got circle for once.
The other team down.
He's down. Downed. Thank you.
Had a reload.
Shit, I'm dead.
4v2.
Down here,
4v2. Kieran, mark 'em.
Last one's down there. Edge of the rocks.
I see him.
One's down there, the last one's in the top.
Downed him.
Nice. Him on his own.
Everyone get a kill with my
Someone get a
shotgun.
finishing move.
Yeah, I got him with my shotgun. Lovely, that's my video.
Teamwork. Well played.
Cheers. That's my video.